Hey everybody, it's your girl Rita Hunter, also known as Malika Divine, and I need all of them my girl. I got any booties? No, I don't. But yes, I'm here to give you another quick episode of Money Made Easy. Okay, it may not be that quick. I'll keep it, honest with you, because I want to speak to you guys about the power of manifestation, good and bad. Because a lot of people fail to realize that we attract every little thing that happens to us in our lives, whether it's good or bad. Ideals, situations, people, jobs, homes, kids, relationships, your husband, your wife. You can't stand them, but you drew her to you, most definitely. So, um, I want to talk about that because I feel like it's really important. And nowadays, I'm seeing that more people are, wanting to learn more about the power of manifestation. That's good. The reason being is because there's so many people that are unhappy with what they have they've manifest so far. And, that's good to understand that you have an issue and you want to solve the problem. Period. It's, simple mathematics. You have a problem, you need a solution. So, um, you know, right now in our society, it doesn't matter what race you are, what creed, what gender you are, um, there is an abundance of negativity. And the reason being is because we have become so um, susceptible to um, our just everyday lives that we don't understand that we are greatly impacted by our influences culturally, um, through our music, through our, favorite TV shows, you know, Facebook, people that we have as friends, all they do is post negativity and how they hate this and how they don't like that. Um, YouTube, things of that matter. Um, a lot of negativity around us, to be honest. But the thing is, what we fail to also realize is that, 95% of all of that has been attracted to us is the end result of our own thinking, our own negative thinking. And, that's a big punch in the gut because it's like, well, you mean to tell me, I sat here and I just dwelled on poverty, and I'm here to tell you, you're absolutely right, you did. Okay? So it's like, damn, you mean to sit here and tell me that I sat here and I dwelled on being sick, and I'm telling you, yes, you're absolutely right. You drew that to your life, okay? Um, and it's okay because you're not the only person that has done this without knowing. And I hope that this video helps you to be more cautious of what you think. Be more cautious of, you know, your environmental influences, cultural influences. Be more mindful of that because your input equals your output. Okay, period. It's just like if you eat, unhealthy food. If you eat cheeseburgers every day, all day long, and wash them down with milkshakes and, French fries to floss your teeth, it's like, obviously, yeah, you're gonna be fat, you're gonna be obese, you're gonna have heart attacks, you're gonna, be sick all the time. It's the truth, okay? But if you're out there, you know, eating fresh vegetables, drinking water, exercising, then yeah, you're gonna look like you cut out the magazine. It's being truthful with ourselves. And don't think with common sense, think logically, okay? Because common sense is like, okay, well, I'm gonna have a burger and put some lettuce on there, and that's my vegetables. No, because most people, believe it or not, they think that way, and this is why we have a bunch of obese people. You want to think logically, okay? And that's going to take a little bit more effort, okay, mentally, because you know what's right from wrong. We're all taught this. It's just that some of us practice it more than others, okay? We know what's right from wrong. So, you know, um, most definitely, if you want to be, if you look at yourself and you understand that yes, I have attracted, um, some negativity in my life, whether it's relationship, whether it's friendships, um, you know, financially, you have attracted these things in your life. Okay, you accepted that. That's awesome that you did. It's awesome that you are now trying to figure out how to manifest positivity. Well, it starts with change. Okay, and know that the only thing consistent in life is change. Some of us, we do not like to change. We despise of change. But understanding that life is going to change with or without us, period. This is life. It's going to change. It's going to change consistently. Okay? So if you want to be different, if you want to be extraordinary, you have to get out of the habit of being ordinary. And you're going to have to figure out how you're going to change, how you're going to be opposite of that. Because the truth of the matter is, it's very quite simple. In order to do something different, to be somewhere different, you got to stop doing what you was doing before. I mean, you don't need somebody, you don't need to go pay a psychiatrist hundreds of thousands of dollars for it to click. You can give me $20, okay? I'm just kidding, unless you want to do it. Um, but you don't need to pay anybody to come up with that. Um, it's quite simple. You can do it. We all have something up here, and nobody is smarter than the next person. Okay, it's just that some people do a little bit more practicing than others, and like they say, practice equals perfect. So that means you can't. Once you discover, okay, this is my issue. This is what I want to change. You can't just do one thing for one day, one week, 1 month, and expect that, even a year, and expect that, okay, I'm gonna be this totally brand new person. No, it has to become habitual in your life, like how you've been doing all the negative stuff in your life, and it's been habitual. We need to do all this positive stuff in your life habitually, and then you will begin to be a different person. And I'm not here, this is my disclaimer, to tell you it's going to happen overnight. It's if you just think for 24 hours straight, every second in that hour, that I'm going to be different, I'm going to be different, I'm going to be different, it's going to happen. No. You have to make this your lifestyle. You have to start believing in the fact that, you're going to change and you're going to be different. But not only that, don't dwell on what you don't want. Dwell on what you want. Because remember, when you put all your mental energy into what it is that you don't want, you draw more of that to you. Here's a clear example. A lot of people don't understand that. The reason why you're in the environment that you're in is because you tend to listen to things that equate to what's outside your window. You tend to watch things that equate to what's in your neighborhood, okay? And then you become susceptible to that, what is called cultural influence. So if you're not happy with being in the hood, if you're not happy, being obese, if you're not happy in your relationships, then you must look at that and you must say, okay, cool, I don't want this. I want to do the, the, the very opposite. So if you want to be beautiful, if you want, to be thin, if you want to be in shape, if you want to be more, intelligent, if you want to have a bigger home, if you want, to live in prosperity and people speak when they walk by, you must dwell on that. Don't dwell on everything that's not that, because what you're doing is giving that negativity more power. Okay? It's just, you have to think logically and not with common sense. Because common sense is amongst the 95% of us in society. Only 5% of us think logically. So you must begin to think logically. And you will start to see that things will slowly begin to happen for you and it will become habitual. And the beautiful thing about the power of manifestation is that you're going to attract positive people to you, positive people into your life. And those who are not positive, but they look at you and say, yeah, this person is really changed, this person is really graduated to something, then they're going to to start changing to keep up with you. And all of a sudden, your whole environment is the complete opposite of where it was. Okay, so I hope that this video has been, um, something that someone's gonna take and something that someone's going to apply because I look around and I see the whole talk about, 2012 and the end of the world, the apocalypse and everything. And what people really fail to realize is that you're attracting that. Yeah, the world may blow up tomorrow because that's all we think about. That's all we talk about. Instead of talking about how we may flourish into a better society where people are more genuine and people are more loving and people are more positive and people are more supportive, we think about and we dwell about everything that's negative, even on TV. The top news is always about who got shot. It's always about who got robbed. It's always about fires. It's always about everything that's negative. All the positive stuff is at the end, and it gets 5 minutes. I mean, everything positive, even sports. Real quick, then it's on to the next thing. Okay, or to the next program. So we gotta begin to look at that and say, wait a minute, something is not right here. Let's make a change. Okay, and you're gonna start seeing the end result of that is that life will become more pleasant. So again, my name is Loretta Hunter. I'm also known as Malika Divine. Do me a favor, stay blessed, leave stress to rest.